Hello and welcome to Dice and Adventure. We're a group of friends who love to tell stories. We use a very homebrewed 5th edition version of D&D to help us tell these stories with the mechanics. I am Matt, your Dungeon Master. The players are here with me as always. And today we are picking up where we left off last time we was here. With the group arriving in Scargrim. They managed to find their way to the main city, found out it's split into two cities. You got the upper city and the lower city. And they split up to one group was William and Adine. They decided to give back Alfred's cart. And the others learnt of like a shopping district. So they went to begin shopping while all this was happening. They went to a few of the shops there. Dimitri and Xanthi talked to the blacksmith. They found out that in Xanthi's case, there was some information on her lost tribe. On Dimitri's case, he found out that he can do some jobs to earn like the upgraded stuff he wanted. He, however, didn't put himself forward for said task. He opted to ask William if William was happy to take on the task, and William was happy to oblige. Once they got into that, they slowly had enough of Adine, where Morticia decided to lock him in a room because he decided to make up a disguise for himself, forgetting he's already used that name. And it got him in a bit of trouble. After that, Morticia and Dimitri decided that they were going to get William some dates. And they set about the town looking for potential dates for William. Talking to Xanthi to distract William for this allotted time while they were looking for the dates. So Xanthi had like an impromptu distract William for a few hours, which turned out quite well. They ended up doing a bit of sparring, visiting one of the pop-up tavern like coffee shops. But overall, we pick up today with with Morticia, Dimitri, and Xanthi and William all collectively getting back to rushing back to each other to meet back at the inn, and that's where we're going to pick up.
So Morticia, should you say it or
William? We got a little bit of a surprise for you.
you're gonna love it?
So I need you to put on your best clothes. I can do your hair if you want. I need you to get like the best you've ever been. Please.
Why?
Because it's a surprise and I need you to look your best. Please?
Trust me, you're gonna need to look your best.
See, Dimitri is with me. It's not just me, huh? It's okay.
Like to say that I had nothing to do with it.
No, I know that
But
you
that
kind of got
might not
dragged
be
into
entirely
distracting me. It's
true.
fine. I figured that out. Oh, fucking goddamn it.
Kinda need you to hurry up though. We got a kind of time
Head
crunch.
schedule. Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Fucking. Couldn't we just have a normal time in town? During the last town tried to murder us and it was all dark and gritty and we're under investigation. We can't just have a normal time in a town, no?
It's gonna be a normal time. Don't worry, there's not gonna be any murders, there's gonna be no fighting, nothing like that. You're just gonna have a nice time.
Nice time.
I don't
Fully.
trust that. I guess. I don't want to.
Here's your room key.
You didn't give me the one with the asshole in it, did you?
Well, it's technically in there because that's okay. Use my room. It's okay. Go.
Just to get ready.
We should probably bring him out of the room. I don't want him to die.
Will he die?
I mean, he might get a little hungry, he might get a little thirsty, and then we may not come back, and then yeah.
You should
Okay, I'll bring
probably
him.
give him his freedom, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
At least then he would be able to survive on his own, hopefully, and not get himself
You
killed.
know what? I'll send him down and I'll go get ready. How about that? Is that
That's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
That's still a stupid idea. Okay. And he will take the key and go let Dean out, I guess.
Okay.
As well as getting fucking changed for God knows what reason.
Okay. Yeah, so you make your way up to the room that the key, the number of the key says, and put the key in, you open it. As you open the door, can you give me a perception check, please?
Certainly can. 14 total.
14. You don't see a Dean in the room.
Nope, looks like he's already gone. Oh well.
But yeah, you do manage to like take your backpack off and put it down. The room is quite nice. Whereas like the tavern itself is kind of like a rough and tumble sort of like tavern, you know. It's definitely, the room is definitely nicer place, you know. It's got like nice fitted sheets, 2 single beds, nice. It's got like a bathroom kind of attached to the room as well. It's quite fancy.
I guess we'll also check in there just in case he's not in.
Yeah, sure.
Courtesy, I'll knock first.
Yeah. So you knock on the bathroom door. Nothing occurs. Opening the door, no one's in there.
All right, just to be safe, if you're in here hiding or doing some other fucking stupid shit, just say now and you can just go. No.
Nothing.
Fine, I guess. Oh, I can just tell him after, and yeah.
Okay. So how does William prepare for this, given the prompt of you have to go look nice?
Very sluggishly, because he really doesn't want to do this.
Okay.
Just want to be able to relax and just have a quiet night, but no, it's apparently some other plans have been laid out for him without his acknowledgement. So, begrudgingly, he gets ready.
Okay. As you're like taking your time, like washing, like scrubbing all the dirt out your fingernails, you know, making sure yourself look presentable. Halfway through, you kind of look in the mirror and like, who the hell is this guy? Sort of thing, not even recognizing yourself for a moment. But yeah.
Yeah, no. Guess he would have put the box with like the fucking change of clothes in with him instead of just getting changed in the bathroom after he's done.
Yeah.
Because why not? And yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, the difficulty of putting the hair correct while doing all this, when he goes downstairs, he'll get help.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. The rest of it he'll do himself, but the fucking hair is a bit too unruly at this point.
Okay. So, you know, you make yourself look quite presentable. You know the hair's still a bit wild and untamed. You sluggishly like slog down the stairs, just back to where the other 3. At this time, would you have gotten a table? Would you start to drink? What would you 3 be doing at this point?
Oh yeah, definitely drinking, but we would take the moment to tell Zante everything that is going on.
Yeah.
I don't want Oliver like. So yeah, we got 3 girls. He's gonna have the best time of his life.
Somehow I'm not so sure about that, but I hope you are right.
I hope he finds the love of his life. That's all.
I suppose everyone should have something like that. Would be good.
You want us to find you someone?
We could do that.
After we find him someone, we'll find you someone if you want.
Think I have more pressing issues right now.
Of course, after
Of course.
everything is done,
Yes,
we will
you
take
know-
care of that then. Okay.
Yeah.
I am also technically married.
Oh,
It's confusing. It was not intentional.
I wonder, like arranged marriage kind of thing.
No. It was just a culture that I was not sure the practices of, and so I accidentally proposed to someone, and they said yes. So, bit
But-
confusing.
do you like them? Are you
I
like?
don't know them.
Oh.
Maybe we should change that.
It's a long story. Again, I have more pressing things
Yes.
for now, but it is not off the table.
Okay.
At this point, you would have definitely made your way back downstairs, see all your I don't know if you're going to consider them still friends at this point. Sitting at a table, companions are sitting at a table drinking together.
All right, one of you can give me a hand with this because I can't get it tied properly, and you just get given a kind of like band to do the hair up in the ponytail properly.
I got it. Yeah, I will go put
Okay.
his hair up in a bun, but I will leave a couple strands in the
Yes.
front, frame everything
Frame.
beautifully.
Beautiful.
Will you, Dimitri? I need your finger. Can you put a little fire on here? Not to burn anything, but just like to mold his hair in like curls in the front.
I
Yeah,
swear to God, I just said a ponytail.
I can try. I can do that.
Beautiful.
He's got like the Elvis quiff going on at the front, yeah.
He's gonna undo it and just put it back on the table. I said a ponytail. There's a reason.
Okay, I will take the bun off and I will put it in a ponytail.
There's so much that I'm willing to do. At least let me have what I'm used to.
You
All right,
still
that's-
look very handsome. Don't worry.
Yes, you clean up well.
Yeah. I guess. Anyway,
So
what
you
are we
ready?
doing here? Oh, by the way,
Right.
Dean's escaped and he's vanished.
But
Yeah, before I tell you that.
I will take care of that after we come back. We have more pressing matters at the moment. Let him just do his own thing.
I'm sure he's fine for now.
He survived this long without us. He can survive a little longer.
Remember, I have the fight tomorrow, so I would like to get some more time in and getting used to the weapons and stuff.
Of course.
Fine.
Okay.
But for now, come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're physically going to have to drag him along. He is not
Yeah.
enthusiastic.
Especially
at
from
all.
behind.
We will.
Perhaps I should go look for Adine while you have your fun.
Good luck.
Can I? How long does it take for me to like do my checking where people are?
I would say technically it's a ritual, so I would say about 10 minutes.
I can try and do it on the way. If you want,
That works too.
takes a little bit of time. But yeah, okay. I'll try and cast the ritual on the way while we're going.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you disadvantage on the roll because you're doing it as you're going. But can I get you to do a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier, please?
Even if it wasn't because on the way, it might just be because William's being difficult as well. He's not enthusiastic.
So the lowest is a net. It's a 19, a
Okay.
15 natural, so it's okay.
Perfect. So as you start to focus on the blood and start to find where your target is, you get multiple pings all over town.
How many?
7.
Oh.
Okay, so for some reason I got 7 Adanes in town. I can give you the locations of all 7 if you want, or yeah.
Please do.
I don't know what he's doing though. He's weird.
I wonder if it's something to do with these experiments that he was talking about.
Ooh, maybe someone replicated him. Maybe the doctor made clones of him.
Or he shares blood with 7 other people and they're all mixed into
To say
this.
his blood is shed around.
I wonder if that's what would happen with your blood, you know, because you drink people's bloods. Would your blood be influenced by that? And then I get your victim's bloods, and it's, yeah.
Maybe you should try it one day.
No. Normally, you don't need to know where I am because, I'm normally here.
Okay, but the 7 Adines are here, 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 and here.
Yeah, you managed to. To be fair, all of them are around this shopping district you're in.
So, shopping district.
I will go take a look then. Good luck on your dates.
I'm going to give Xanthi the sending scroll.
Okay.
And just in case it goes bad, I will drop whatever the fuck it is. Because at the end of the day, everyone's safety is a little bit more important than this idea.
Well, still, I hope you at least have some fun. It is fine to relax for a little.
We'll see if relaxing is the thing that actually happened.
But yeah,
Let's go. We are in a hurry.
Oh yeah, but yeah, don't be afraid to call us if you need help.
I will do.
Tell me if he's being a little asshole, okay?
Fair enough. I will do so.
Okay.
I think it is unlikely that he is not, to be fair.
So Xanthi sets off in the direction of one of the potential Adines from your blood ritual. And you and Dimitri lead William to his first date, which will be
Blair?
Blair's.
Yep.
She's near one of the tavern stop, like the coffee shop taverns. The quieter one, just she's just like waiting there, very like patiently. What you see as you get there, William, is this female figure. She's wearing like she's got like short black hair, kind of like just brushed over to one side, wearing like a blue dress, carrying like 2 big thick heavy books, and like one, like the top half of her dress has got like these white, like kind of like almost like lotus flowers on the top half, and the bottom half looks like some like denim jean skirt. But yeah, she's just like kind of just waiting at a table, just the book's just like in a thing like that, and she sees you two come over and she's like, "Oh, hi, I remembered the book you brought me that you told me I needed to bring."
Yes, thank you.
So Blair, this is William. William, this is Blair.
This is
Here
what
you
we're talking
go.
about.
Enjoy.
I see what's going on now.
Oh, hi. They said your name was William, right?
Aye, that's me, yeah.
They said you was interested in the ancient history, so they brought me this book and said that it would look good if I gave it to you. So here's a copy of the book.
Much appreciated, thank you, I guess.
I also took the liberty of writing the notes that I had from, because I studied under one of the lecturing professors, and he actually went on one of the excavations, and I took the liberty of already writing them notes in your book for you. If there's anything else I can help, I'm not. I'm quite familiar with Scargrim history and the history of Daggaxarth in itself, but any other kind of like small detailed history I might not be so well known. I really think they said that you like books. That's why they said I needed to bring you a book.
No, I do enjoy reading and keeping, just knowledge is interesting. But
Yeah.
don't feel like you have to stay. As traveling adventurers, I don't think any more detailed Skyrim in this book will be needed. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
I
they
feel
just
obligated.
no. I mean, they just said I needed to give you the book anyway because
Yeah, I don't
apparently
know why. I think they both have sets of capable arms, like looking at them, shooting daggers,
I was going to say
like
that.
from the eyes.
Yeah, he's just like. She's just like. It's kind of a bit weird that they are just staring at us. And she just gets up. She kind of like brushes her dress off, and she just walks over to you two. And she's just like, I gave him the book, but I don't think I think he would have preferred it if you just gave it to them. But he said I can go now, so thank you for letting me introduce myself to him, I guess. Oh, I didn't. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Wait, maybe you should try introducing yourself. At least then he knows your name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can try. So she like goes back and she's just like this time like her cheeks like very red and she's like quite embarrassed. She's just like, they said I should have introduced myself. I'm Blair Merhill.
I guess pleasure to meet you. You feel it looks like you kind of got just roped into this without knowing what's going on. I guess
I mean, they
that makes
said
two of us.
they said you liked history, and then they said that I should give you the book. I said it's a bit weird that you don't know me, and yeah.
No, you had common sense, and you are correct. It's that weird.
I knew it was a bit weird. Normally I don't do this sorts of things, but they said you're really into history, and because I knew the travelling lecturer, and I studied under him, they said that you'd be really interested, but I kind of already took the liberty of writing the notes down anyway.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. It'll be a great read. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time, and sorry that they roped you into something that you really didn't need to do. I guess.
Yeah, I do feel a bit silly.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Well,
And
I
we
mean-
don't look like this.
I mean, I think you look okay. You know.
Yeah, normally I'd delve into a more comfortable thing instead of this suffocating shit. Like pulling at the tie a little bit.
I do understand. I mean, I'm not very one for formal dresses. I kind of like the more practical. That's where I wear the big boots all the time because it's just more comfortable to walk around in.
Yeah, well.
But thank you for your time, William. Sorry that there was like some, I don't know.
Misinformation? No, it's not your fault. I think I know who the culprits are.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'll see you in due course. If there's anything else, I'll be in the bookstore.
Yeah,
They-
no.
They do. You know the Oaks and Peaks, the bookstore there. I normally spend most of my days there. But nice to have met you. And she just like kind of like brushes off her. Now like her face is like impossibly red, and she just storms out, not knowing what the plan was. Yeah.
Still as stone face as ever, just another normal day. You two are fucking idiots. Is this what the whole night is?
Why can't you be nice to her?
Oh no, that was me being nice.
You were so short. You need to romanticize
Yeah,
her.
she
like-
was. She did so like her best.
Question to both of you. What gave you the idea that I needed a companion?
How lonely you are?
What makes you think I'm lonely?
We know you. We're your friends. We have been with you for a while.
You did say earlier that we were friends.
Yes, and loneliness is not what I am.
I feel like that's up to a debate, but
I'm telling you right now, I'm not lonely. I'm more than happy with the company of friends. Remember that word friends? I don't need another distraction. You idiots are more than enough.
can you give it a shot?
He's gonna sink down in the seat and just open the book and just start reading.
I mean,
Well, we can't go to another place, so hurry up.
No. I'm at least gonna get the first couple of pages done, and then maybe I'll think about going.
to be fair, I think we have time because this day ended quite quickly.
I wonder why that would be. It's almost like someone didn't tell me that they decided to do me blind dates.
Oh,
and-
technically, Xanthe did say, good luck on your dates, before she left.
She did
I
do
was
the
hoping that was a joke.
It's your fault for assuming.
I thought my friends wouldn't just do something without negotiating with me first, or at least consulting me, but apparently a lot of different things are being done that we didn't know were happening now.
But remember, I said I'll make it my mission to find you someone.
You should already expect it from me, huh?
What
Yeah,
if it's
I
just-
apologize that you got dragged into this, Dimitri. Let's be honest, you're more like the innocent bystander in this. It's definitely her fault.
I will take all the blame, as long as, during your wedding, you tell me that it was my fault that you found the love of your life.
Okay, and one, if that doesn't happen, and two, I just stay like myself for the rest of, God knows, my eternity at least. What do I get to say then? That I was right and you didn't need to go through all that trouble?
At least give us the chance to find your love. And then if you still don't want it, then just tell us you don't want it and we will just get it over with, okay?
I don't need a partner. I'm more than happy being myself and looking after the people that I enjoy being around.
But you can be happier.
But I'm happy enough. I don't need anything else.
That's because you haven't met the one.
It's like talking to a fucking wall.
What?
You know what? Just gonna stop talking. Just look at the book and just.
Are you saying with all these years that you've lived, you haven't found someone that you loved?
Not that I can remember fully, no. And not one that I would want to remember fully either. People have
I'm
reasons
sorry.
for things that they do, and me not looking for someone, there might be very valid reasons for that.
Okay.
Hmm?
Let's just finish the rest of the
I'll
dates,
finish tonight.
and then we can further discuss it.
Most of the further discussion is going to be, do not do this again.
I'm just realizing that the next date is, and
Yeah,
I
I
feel
know,
like that's gonna be so
Fine.
bad after this discussion.
The third one, we're ending it great.
William has brought his sword. It's on his hip. Like it's part of this outfit. So
I will warn you, William. The second date might not be.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just say if you don't go on the date, we might get stabbed.
It was like our last choice, but we
Yes.
kind of had to.
You didn't have to do anything.
We kind of started it, so now we had to finish it. You know, it's
No, I have to
we don't
finish
go
it.
back. Well, yeah, it's the group, huh? We are.
But if you want to wrap that date up quickly, it's all good.
Just
we
be
can
nice to
promise-
her,
Yeah. We don't want her to come back to kill us.
please.
But you will love the third one. Just
The third one is so good. You will love her.
How many? Because that's 3 now. Is there any more after that?
We
Is my
stopped.
whole night booked?
We stopped at the third because we thought she was perfect. So we just, you know.
You both give me one hell of a splitting headache.
Keep an open mind.
Oh, I don't have a choice in the matter. It's already been decided for me. And if I say no, I'm pretty sure you'll just drag me on this chair to the next date anyway. As
Yeah.
entertaining as that might be, actually.
We also can't be late for the next date because then she will also stab us. There was a lot of
I
stabbing.
also have to be fucking girl. Oh my. Do you understand that negotiating with this specific person, the second person on this list, you know how bad this is sounding? You're not really selling this person to me.
No,
She's very adventurous. She's
Yeah.
very independent and strong. She
Yeah.
can do her own thing. You can do your own thing. So she will not
I was
bother you
doing my
too
own
much.
thing before my friends decided to drag me into date night.
I mean, she was willing to come on a date, considering her personality.
Yes, maybe because she is actually looking for something and I'm not.
Yet.
I'm not going to get through to either of you, am I? Fucking Jesus. Why is the only one that I could speak sense to had to go find fucking stupid nuts and decided to leave the room when you locked him in it? Secondly, why did you lock a man in the room in the first place? Yes, I know it was going to cause trouble around town, but yeah.
To do it was being punched in the middle of the street. Do you want me to just leave him there?
At least I get the enjoyment of punching him in the face myself if he does something out of line. Now I can't even do that.
You can do it later.
Yeah, after the dates, you can just punch him.
You will take the fall. You can punch me if you want.
At this point, I'd rather be speaking with him and having a conversation about his fucking wigs than doing any of this. Fine,
We are
Be
doing this
cordial.
because we love you.
Yeah.
Really,
That's
it
what friends do.
feels more of a chore.
Well, sometimes you gotta do chores for the people that you love.
I'm going to close the book. And you said it was a heavy book, right?
Yes.
I'm going to close the book, pick up, and launch it at Dimitri's chest.
Okay.
You can carry that.
Yeah, I was just take it.
Yeah, I mean, like you're used to like fighting and that, so it's not like quite the impact you're expecting. But however, it is a book, so you do not expect it to hit you as hard. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, I deserve that.
Fine, I guess I'll be cordial. I'll go with strength. Fucking Jesus Christ.
And while that conversation's happening, Xanthi, can you roll me a d6 plus 1?
That's a 7.
Okay. So you start going to like the nearest one to you, and that is coming from Oaks and Peaks, the bookstore, for the Sign of a Dean. As you get there, you see like this little older lady wearing like these big glasses that like magnify her eyes. She's like kind of like shutting up for the day, and she's just like, "Oh, I do apologize, but the Oaks and Peaks bookstore is closed at the moment. We will be back open tomorrow morning. If there is anything you need in a hurry, I suppose I could spare you 5 minutes."
That's quite alright. I was just wondering if you had seen anything strange around here recently, in the last hour or so.
I mean, I've seen a great deal of strange things, really. One of my local people had come here all the time. She was very flustered and running around and asking for pens, even though she had many in her pockets. And she said something about she had to deliver a book to someone, and but nothing out of the ordinary. Anything in particular I should have seen?
I was wondering if perhaps you had seen someone who goes by the name of Adin, and Santi would describe Adin.
And she thinks for a moment. She said, "Oh, I do remember a man of that description. Yes. However, he just came running past and he told me to hold this." And she pulls out like a piece of paper and it's got like a blood handprint on it.
I don't suppose you know which direction he took off in?
I mean, I was in the store at the time. He just turned around and come back out. If you ask me, riffraff like that tend to always go to the Wanderer's Goblet. Potentially, though, he might have gone to the Venomous Ghost if he had some more coin.
Thank you.
Oh, not a problem at all. Glad I could be of help. But yes.
Just gives her a nod, hops back on Ethon, and is going to look at this map. Well, kind of map in her head
Yeah.
of where things were. Does one of those things that Morticia pointed out line up with the Wondrous Goblet? Or
Yes. So two of the
Venomous
pings.
Ghost?
Yeah, the two of the pings is the Wanderer's Goblet and the Venomous Ghost. Like, two definitely come from like that kind of area.
Guess she'll head to the closest one.
Okay, yeah. So that would be back to the Wanderer's Goblet, where you're currently staying. Well, so as you're going over that way, you're just in time as you see Morticia and Dimitri walk in a very moody William back through to the Wanderer's Goblet. Yeah.
It is going well? No? No. Okay.
About as well as a bandit attack. I now
Only
know
up
what their
from
plan
here?
was.
It's okay, the night's not finished.
And apparently, if I don't go to this one, they're both going to get stabbed. So I don't really have a choice here now, do I?
That does sound like something we would want to avoid. Yes.
Yeah, she wasn't the best choice.
Oh, you had a whole town full of people, and yet
Okay.
you still had to get a psychopath. Come from the guys, come with the group obsessed with blood, honestly. Low bar, but anyway.
Just
That-
gives William a pat on the shoulder. Good luck.
Gonna fucking need it.
And as you pat him on the shoulder and say good luck, this person stands up from the bar where she was sitting, wearing like all this like kind of tanned leather outfit, a couple of like a pauldron of like the cross between like antique gold and like rusted silver kind of metals. Wears this hat kind of cocks to one side, this flash of bright pink hair, and she's like, "Ha! Oh, you looks like you're on time. Well, that's good. And which one of these two is my date?"
I will push William.
Yep, I help you.
I'm going to resist being pushed. Just dig my feet into the ground as much as I can. And
Yeah, it's one of the ones like where you try to take like a dog for a walk and the dog does not want to go
Also,
anywhere.
like,
Yeah. But reluctantly, slowly, you do get pushed. Oh, and she's like, "Come on, little Donna, don't bite."
yeah, well,
Unless that's something that's requested of me.
no, I'm no, I'm not gonna. Yeah,
I'll get you some drinks.
Oh,
Yes, we did promise that.
Yes. A flagon of the finest ale they got here. None of that cheap stuff. I know my stuff.
I'm
Coming up.
going to find a booth, and he's going to walk and just find somewhere quiet in a corner. And if she follows him, she does. If she doesn't,
Oh no,
he doesn't care.
No, she definitely walks over and sits down with you, and she's like, "Well, I suppose we should do that whole formality thing. My name is Catherine Tamrin. And you are?"
William Gray is a pleasure, I guess.
Oh,
I apologize. I wasn't really informed of the evening's entertainment. If you would,
well, I mean, let's have drinks first, then we can discuss entertainment. Let's call this the starter. Your appetizer before you get to the main course.
oh no, this night's already been quite hilarious so far. So we'll just see what happens.
Oh, well, okay, you're speaking my language there, sir.
Well, I guess enjoy your drink.
Oh, I plan to. So, I guess first thing to ask is how comes you sent your friends out to find you someone? Are they better judge character than you? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna moan if that's the case.
No, I didn't send them out. This is a complete out of left field. They didn't tell me anything. This was meant to be a gift, meant to be something nice for their friend. It's not going that well.
Well, I mean, that's a bit rude for you to say it's not going well. I think I put on my finest levers for you.
Yeah, and I dress up like a fucking show pony.
Well,
because apparently I had to look presentable.
Well, I did say to your friends if they were willing to sponsor me, I would have got some nice glad rags. But times are hard when you're an adventurer and the quests are not coming in when you need them.
Yeah, no, I could feel that. We literally just came from a single town and didn't get paid anything for it. Oh no, we got paid a small fee for being inconvenienced because the investigation that they had against us was all fraudulent and fake. So they paid us a very small fee for oh yeah, our bad. Sorry for inconveniencing you. We were stuck in fucking town for God knows how many days.
Oh,
sorry.
No. I mean, what town was this?
Fuck. He doesn't have his notepad on him, does he?
No, he doesn't know.
I would tell you, but my memory is really bad, and normally I write stuff down.
Okay, well, I mean, I hope I'm going to make enough of an impression you're going to remember me without noting things down.
We can definitely see, I guess.
Well, okay. How about we wait for your friends to come back with our little beverages, and then I guess we can get into that meaty part of the night where we ask people our deepest, darkest secrets.
No, I'm not. We're not going to get that.
Oh, come on.
I'm pretty sure there's more skeletons in this closet that you could even fathom about burying again.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't bury him. I'd probably chop him up nice, but I wouldn't bury him. I would say at this time you would have managed to grab some drinks to bring them back over to the booth.
Your drinks.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Make sure you get another one coming. And she just takes it and starts chugging it.
Yep.
Enjoy!
Hope.
I swear, I'm going to leave both of you to the wolves one day.
You're such a nice guy. I would never do that.
Fucking hate that you know me too well.
So, I see you have a sword there. Does that put you in the martial category or the magic category? Where do you fall? Are you one of them fancy guardians I've been hearing about? Are you part of that organization? Come on, tell me something about yourself.
I'm not part of the assembly. If anything, we're kind of on bad terms with each other.
Oh, me too. I kind of accidentally killed one of their captains a few days back. It's not my fault she slipped and fell on my sword.
Ain't my fault that their captain tried to behead me as well, so sadly.
Oh, we have that in common. We both got a problem with authority.
Well, no, I wouldn't say authority, just the specific assembly. More than happy to help the gods here if they needed some assistance with something stupid.
I'll be careful how you word that because if you hear the word on the street, apparently they're getting ready to open the upper city again. And last time they did that, a few people went missing in town. More guards appeared, but a few people went missing.
That is interesting.
Oh, I'm full of fun facts like that. So, why did you choose that color? You know it doesn't really make your eyes pop, right?
Yeah, these are relics of a gone age will be the easiest way to explain this.
Well, maybe I could take you, we get you a whole new wardrobe,
Nah, I'm comfortable in this.
Okay. Do you like fighting?
Yeah, no. Normally a fan. Don't just have the sword for show.
Well, if you're interested, they've got a prize fight on tomorrow. And they're doing like a couples, kind of like a tag team kind of battle.
Sadly, I'm already dragged into that.
Oh, but what there's like different things that go on the whole night. You can enter more than one of the things.
Yeah, well, I've been dragged in on behalf of a friend, and they want to put all the focus on that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's always the way. And then she like slams the flagon on the floor. She's like, yeah, I need another one up in here.
Yep, right away.
What drinks did they even bring to the table? Did they get something for William, or was there just another tankard of ale that he's just looking at in disgust?
No, I would bring you wine.
Okay.
Red wine.
It's just... He will nurse that a little bit, the company is just...
She's trying.
He's great.
So tea. He's trying to be as civil as possible.
But yeah.
So, how long have you been in the adventuring business, I guess?
Oh, well, I kind of ran away from home from a young age, and since the age of 13, I've been out on my own.
No. I can't even remember when I started.
Oh, old are you?
More like not great at dodging blunt objects would be more accurate, let's be honest here.
Okay.
Old may also be accurate, but honestly, I can't remember that either.
Had your bell rung a couple of times?
At this point, I'm pretty sure someone just took it off and shook it around.
Oh, well, does feel like that sometimes, I guess. So are we going to get some food? What's your plans for this whole evening?
Honestly, just tell them what the hell you want, because I'm just here because I got forced along. To be honest, company's a little bit better considering some people decided to throw me under the bus.
What's this bus kind of thing you're talking about?
It's like a self-driving carriage. It's very interesting.
Oh, whoa, you are a fancy little rich boy.
One time.
Oh, I do think I need to hear that story. And as that conversation goes, Xanthi, you're now like a bit like watching like what's going on, like just like there's a bit of you that wants like the gossip, but then it's like no, stay on task. Your prior days, as like one of your commanders, you're just like no, stay on task. Let's go.
So I think she's looking around again for a dean, but I think given that he had the wig and stuff, looking out for people that might look like him but a bit different.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Sure. 16.
16. So you do see someone from the back that's like got the same wig and like the same outfit he had on before when he was claiming he was Peldancia.
Kind of approaching them from an angle to see if they've got the same like face, I guess, going on.
Yeah. As you approach from the angle at the side, they kind of look quite similar.
Going over to them. Is everything okay? You look a bit lost.
Yes, everything is quite okay. Are you one of the bar staff? Can you get me another drink? I'm waiting for this guy to come back, Peldancia. He told me if I wore this and just got drinks and told people I was Peldancia, I would get free drinks for the rest of the night.
Does this seem to be? I presume it's not, but Peldancia or Adine?
Yeah, as like now you're like right up and you see right in the way, you can see like where this paint has been applied to his face, like very skillfully, and like the disguise is like very good, but you can now tell it's not him.
I don't think he'll be turning up. Sorry.
Oh, but he told me to hold this, and like, he pulls out another like piece of paper, and it's got like some like red dots on it.
Would you mind if I took that?
Um,
I will buy you a drink in exchange.
That seems like a fair trade to me. Yes, I can do that.
And putting, I guess, a couple of silver down at the bar for them.
Yeah, immediately Silver's snagged off the bar and a drink's in place there, and he's like, "You have yourself a deal," and he gives you the bit of paper.
Taking a look, does it speak anything to her?
So it's an envelope with like red splatters over it. You do see that there's like a piece of paper inside the envelope.
Opening it up and having a look at the paper.
The paper reads, "Nice try."
I presume Morticia's still here
Yeah.
in the vicinity. The librarian gave me this. I don't know if you can track the blood of this, or do you need more? The sheet of paper with the bloody, I think you said handprint
Yeah.
on it.
I technically can only do it once a day.
Perhaps you could hold on to this then.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I guess I have another lead to try, so I hope that the next one goes better.
Where are you going?
I believe it was the Venomous Ghost. One of these, the locations that you said.
I'm not sure if you should go there alone. I was in front of it like a couple hours ago with the dean, and it didn't look very safe. I can come with you if you want. I think Dimitri can handle William.
Do we think it's important to find the dean now, or?
I feel like he could get in a lot of trouble, and that may be a lot of trouble for us.
True. That's fine by me if one of you wishes to accompany me.
I just feel like that would be the safest option. I don't want anyone alone. Dimitri?
Yep.
You got it covered? You know where you need to go next?
I do like that wine place, but how come? What happened?
Dean is being an ass, and we need to go to the other end across. And I don't want Zante to go alone.
Of course. I think we've got time. You might be able to head back because there was a gap, I think, before the next date. So you might be back in time.
Hour, 2 hour.
What do you say? We wait till like an hour, or do you want to
Well,
go now?
I thought if you go now, you might be back for the next date. I can keep an eye.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Yeah.
Zanti will hand the scroll of sending to Morticia.
Okay.
I think they said it was better for a person who can cast to have this, so probably best for you.
I will keep that.
Amazing. So, yeah, you two. So, are you going to wait here, or are you going to go straight to the Venomous Ghost?
Heading over, I think.
Okay, perfect. So as you head to the Venomous Ghost, we're back with Catherine and William, and she's just like, well, that's a remarkable little story there. I mean, maybe you could hold off on the whole brooding thing. I mean, I know some women find the brooding thing attractive, but I gotta say, darling, you're getting on a bit in years, and the whole brooding middle-aged man thing definitely is not as attractive as a brooding young man, if you catch my drift.
Well, what the brooding is, if it didn't have merit to it, but right now, this whole evening, despite it's just not what I planned. I just wanted to, have a nice night, read,
Oh,
pay
really?
attention. Yes, surprisingly, intellectual types of thoughts are something that does exist.
Are you trying to say I'm not intellectual?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm sorry, just because I don't carry around a fancy book to read or, dress as smart as your ass, you'd saying I'm not intellectual?
No, I didn't say you're not intellectual. I just say they do exist.
You know what? I
Well,
don't
you
have to
sound a bit
sit
too
here
much.
and take this from the likes of you. She gets up and she just looks over at you, Dimitri. She's like, hey, you! Like, immediately everyone in the bar turns around and looks at, like, this conversation now.
Yes.
What are you trying to pull?
Nothing. Everything okay?
Your friend's
Buddy,
just sitting over there insulting me, saying I'm not intellectual.
No, I said the people, intellectuals with weapons do exist. Fucking God.
But don't you insult others?
So you're saying he was trying to insult me?
No, I'm just saying. If you insult others, you can't take it yourself. If he was.
So he was trying to insult me, and you're saying I should take it because I insult others.
William's gonna get up, walk up the wall, and I'm guessing it's kind of one of those overhangs with the higher balcony above it for the other floor.
Yeah.
Just stand upside down, just be like, could you just stop making a scene, please?
No.
God.
I think everyone in here should understand that today in the park, this man over here stole my coin pouch. And then he said he would not return it unless I went on a date with that man standing on the ceiling.
Okay, fuck it. And I guess charm person.
Okay, what's the save on that?
It's 14 intelligence because yeah. But I would also like to use the inspiration to make it a negative just in case.
Okay.
So it's -2 on the save.
Okay.
So technically a 16 to beat.
That is a grand total of -3.
Okay, so charm person takes action. Would you like to tell the people that you are lying and that we are good friends? It's just that we had a bit of a disagreement and we're leaving on good terms now.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was just joking. It was a misunderstanding. It was a part of it. We're doing like a kind of moral citizen type deal, We're really good friends. We're just seeing if you would stand up for the little guy if they're in the wrong or the right. Go back to your drinks, everyone.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure meeting with you again. Please, don't let me waste any more of your time.
And they all just like, yeah, they just go back to drinking.
I'm going to walk down the pillar and just stand there, arms crossed, being very disappointed in this person.
And she just goes back and she's just like, I think getting back to the drinks is a good idea. And she just goes back to the booth and just starts drinking.
Have a lovely night.
Oh, I will. Thank you. And yeah, we're friends. Maybe we can meet up again tomorrow night or something.
I'll be too busy with the fighting competition, so.
Oh,
but
yes,
I do
yes.
wish you all the best.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm going to take 4 of the coins that Morticia gave me and just put them on the table and go, there's your drinks and food for the night. I do apologize if I have to leave
I knew
early.
you were a rich boy. Thank you very much.
I'm just going to walk over to Dimitri, kind of grab him by the arm and go, I swear to fucking God, if the other one's like this, you're going to be on the fucking coin block.
Nope.
Friend or not.
Promise you, the third one, you're gonna love her. I didn't have high hopes for that one, but quick thinking.
You'll notice that his eyes are still black because they haven't turned back yet. So, give me a second. I need to go wash my face.
Yep, you got time for this one.
And William's just going to go technically freshen up after having to fucking result to that.
Yeah, definitely. As you go about getting freshened up, we cut over to Xanthi and Morticia heading towards the venomous ghost, and that is where we will be taking our break.
Oh,
Welcome back. So just before the break, William was on his first date. Well, first date kind of thing. He got given a book, understanding that Morticia and Dimitri have set him up on this kind of blind date for the evening. Not very happy with that. Xanthi continued their quest to find a dean, starting to realize that he's set up a trail all in multiple locations, so he cannot be found. Coming back to the Wanderer's Goblet, meeting up with the rest of the gang. They've split off after there was a bit of a split off into two groups. So Morticia's now with Xanthi and Dimitri's with William. William's second date ended a bit abruptly. The lady in question tried to get the whole tavern on her side about Dimitri robbing her. Luckily, some quick thinking from William got them got the situation sorted quickly. Let's put it that way. And now we pick back up with Morticia and Xanthi heading towards the venomous ghost.
You don't suppose that these envelopes and letter with blood on could be a dean's blood, and that is why your signal was?
I assumed.
Hmm.
Yeah. But at least I have more material to work with for tomorrow.
That is a good point. Is there any that was particularly strong? Or I don't know how it works.
Was there a particularly strong one?
The venomous ghost, now like you're thinking about it and like now like you're on your way there, matching up like the directions in your mind. This one seemed quite strong compared to the others.
To be fair, the one we're going to.
And what was it you said about this place?
Well, this is where we are supposed to find a Dean's old group. And when we came earlier, me and him, there was a whole weird vibe around this place. We didn't really trust it. We wanted to come with the whole group, but plans change.
So I suppose now would be a good time not to mention names again.
Oh, yeah.
So in the last one, he had someone dressed up as Peldancia, and I guess we could keep an eye out for a similar.
We can just ask the barkeep for him.
True.
Yeah, as you get over towards the venomous ghost, being a tavern, it's unnaturally quiet for this time of the evening. And you don't hear any music or any chattering going on as you approach. The lights are on in the tavern. There's like some eerie, like green, like flamed lights flicker in the windows.
I mean, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this.
And just before we go in, you gave me this potion. Could you describe the effects of it?
So it's Crown of Life. Let me check because I don't have. It basically you get like a radiant crown on your head, and you get a couple HP back. I believe it's per round.
Cool.
Or when you use it, you get 1d12 plus 4.
That could be useful. Well, I guess there's only one way to do this.
Yep.
And Santi will walk in.
Okay. As you walk in to the bar, you first see like these green flame lit candles around on each table. At one center table, where the flame is the strongest, you see a elder gentleman with sunken in cheekbones, very gaunt like features, wearing like a khaki suit, grey shirt, bright green tie, one gloved hand, and one hand just normal, holding a glass of wine. He's kind of just like very like calmly sitting, and he's, as like your attention is taken away from him, you see a dean tied up behind the bar, like hanging just behind the bar. Oh, welcome, my... Well, what do I call you? What brings you to the venomous ghosts, my dears?
We were just hoping for a drink. There's
Oh.
a story there. Kind of nodding towards the dean.
Oh.
Seems interesting.
Oh, definitely. He ran away from me before, but now I found him. A dean, like, bound, like, gagged as well. Like, his eyes are wide. Very, like, shocked with, like, sweat dripping from his head. He's like, a drink, you say? Please, join me, and we shall have that drink. He, like, clicks his gloved hand, and it's like this metallic click. The sound echoes through the rest of the tavern, and just one of the there's like not many other people in here, just one of the other barkeeps just like shakily goes, gets 2 drinks and brings them to the table. So
And who should we toast to?
Oh, well, I find toast to those you love, those you want to love, and always toast to good health.
And new company?
Oh, yes, maybe we should toast to new company, definitely. Yes, let's do that. To new company. And he raises the glass up, ready to be...
Likewise.
I will do it too, but I will smell it before I drink it.
Okay. You smell it, and it's like got like some cherry scent to it. It's very like strong. It's very thick liquid, but it's got like a scent of like cherry, and like some vanilla notes in there. Bit of orange. Definitely, it is a viscous material, like a viscous liquid, but it's it seems drinkable. Put it that way is the best way to describe it.
Do you
And
get like
the name?
orange juice? I don't really drink alcohol.
Oh, someone that doesn't drink, I guess. And he just looks, you got our new guest here, the wrong beverage. Clicks his finger again, and they just shakily come back over, and they just bring you this orange liquid. Sorry, you're so hard to get the staff these days. And he just turns and looks, and you just see, like, there's just this glow in the corner of one of his eyes, like a flash of green, and you see this person that's been getting the drinks, this halfling, just curl up in pain and hit the floor.
There's no need for that.
Oh, well, it teaches them not to do it again.
I will drink it, I guess.
He just sips sipping his drink. He's so, how do we know a dean again?
Oh, we don't. Just thought it was an interesting story. What is your name, new person?
Oh, you may call me Daggaxarth Zington.
It's Myra. A pleasure.
Ah, Myra. And you?
I'm Carmen.
Oh, Carmen. Very good to make your acquaintance. Yes, so the story behind this one. Many, many months ago, coating on maybe a couple of years, maybe. The memory goes funny once you reach a certain age. I helped this poor boy here reach his full potential, and he spat in my face and claimed I was too... What was it you said I was again, Adine? Oh, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue. And Adine's just trying to talk, and you just notice he can't. He's like, oh. And he looks at the one that was just writhing in pain. They get up and they remove the gag from his mouth, and he just still is unable to talk.
Does it look like he's mouthing anything?
He is mouthing things, but just no words are coming out.
Is there any way we could try and tell?
I would say give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Cool. That's an 8.
An 8. So what you do catch is he is. So it's like he's trying to tell you something.
Oh, I think we maybe should go back to
Oh.
our friends.
No, you must sit and finish your drinks. It's rude to leave a table without finishing your drinks.
Santi will down the drink. It's a nice flavour. I approve.
It is quite the acquired taste, at least. You must drink some more. And they bring another drink to the table.
Unfortunately, we really must be off, but
Oh.
I would love to join you again sometime.
Unfortunately, I have just this little thing. And you see him click his finger, and two of the other people that were just... So the people that was left in there was about 3 people left. The one that's giving you the drinks, and there's 2 other people. They get up and bolt the door. You know, in my business, witnesses is a bit of a problem. So we have a bit of an issue now. So please.
Witnesses to what?
Well, it
I
depends.
don't see anything wrong here.
No, interesting.
Seems like you're just handling your own business.
Yes, very interesting. You know, I think there's a way we can quickly sort this out, actually. And then I possibly could let you go on your way. If you don't mind, of course.
What did you have in mind?
Just a little test.
And what might this test entail?
He pulls out 2 vials from his blazer pocket and puts them on the table. Drink these, and then we will continue this conversation.
Don't make a habit of doing things like that.
Well, it's either that or we have to make more uncomfortable arrangements for our conversation.
I would hate for it to get out of hand. And she's gonna take out a labrys and kind of put it on the table.
Oh, a labrys. I do recall one of them, many of them before, actually. Did you craft this yourself?
Looking towards Adine. Kind of trying to position herself where she can mouth something and not be seen. She's just gonna mouth doctor.
And as you do that, Adine just like it's the faintest of nods.
Gonna fury and take a swing at this character.
Okay.
Oh boy! Check what the vial is, because I am a potion maker kind of thing. I don't know.
I'm going to say you'll be able to do that all in this. So what I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to get you 3 to roll initiative. Well, you 2 and him to roll initiative. I will let you get off the 1 swing first, though, Xanthi, because you are calling this before initiative. I will give you advantage on that swing, and in that time, Morticia, I will be able to tell you are able to do a medicine check on the vials.
The swing is a 20 and initiative is a nat 20 for 21.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's go time.
Story mode initiative. I like it.
Yeah.
My initiative is at 8.
Okay.
And for my medicine, it's a 23.
Okay, so you definitely can work out these are Zone of Truth potions. So 21 for the initiative. You got an 8. Let me see what he got. Okay. He does go before you. He got a 13. No, I
And
can't
that's
count.
15 damage on the first swing.
Okay, perfect.
Lightning. Oh, 3 of that would be lightning.
Amazing. Okay, so you just swing and he just instinctively puts up this arm and it just impacts metal, ripping his blazer jacket. And now you see he's got like one metal arm. That he's just like, oh, this is going to be fun. Then that will bring us into initiative, which will be Xanthi. You're going first.
We're level 5 now, right?
Yep.
So that means a couple of attacks.
You do get a couple,
3.
yeah.
So on the first one, that's going to be a 9.
That will miss, unfortunately.
And for the second one, that's going to be a 15.
15 just misses as well.
And
You got that first one up, and because he parried it so like well, like it did impact like his arm a bit, but it like kind of took you by surprise that he was instinctively ready, so that took you a bit by surprise. But yeah, what did you want to do now, Xanthi?
I think it's going to action surge.
Yeah.
And keep going. Honestly. 24.
That will hit.
And can we make this a hill strike as well?
We definitely can.
So that's a DC 15 strength save.
Okay, so that is a fail.
So they are prone.
Yep.
And they take 18 damage.
Okay.
3 of that's lightning again.
Okay, amazing.
And let's use this last one, spending 3 fury points to try and paralyze them.
Okay.
So that will be strength save. I think it's again DC 15.
That is a success as he gets a 16, 12 plus 4.
Fair enough.
That
That's
is 16,
still a
right, yeah.
25 to hit though.
Yeah,
So
it still hits.
that's 11 damage with 1 of that being lightning.
Amazing. So in your rage, this electric current just flows around you. You swing. He parries, but he does catch, like, just nick his neck the first strike. The second strike, he just parries him with this metal arm. With your action surge strikes, you do swing and cut around the legs of the chair, making it collapse on the floor, which makes him fall prone. And then the last one, you come down as he puts his hand up to block. It does just push into his chest ever so slightly. Overall, pretty good start. Anything else from you, Xanthi?
That'll be a turn.
Pretty cool. So the doctor is going to use half his movement to get up. And he's just going to be like, oh, I do love live bait and live test subjects. You should have left this fool where you found him. And you're just going to see this spectral green scythe just appear in his hand. And he's going to be like, I hope you're not opposed to being dissected while still awake. And he's going to retaliate with 2 swings against you, Xanthi. Actually, firstly, he's going to Hexblades curse you. Then he's going to retaliate with the 2 swings. So that's a natural 19 on that one. So that is a crit.
Fair enough.
And then the second one, I'll roll that. Then I'll roll damage. And that is a natural 20. Okay, so 2 crits.
Oh, what?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Where's the low rolls?
That is payback from the other night.
Yeah.
Coming back with vengeance now. So that will be 9 slashing and 7. Sorry, so 9 slashing, 7 necrotics doubled, so that would be 18 slashing and 14 necrotic. And then the second one would have maybe 7. So 7 slashing on the second one and 20 necrotic. You do have to take 3 of them damage away because I doubled the modifier last time instead of so take 3 slashing away.
So it was 7 and 20 for the second one?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Then
so you
she's
can
just still up.
Okay. And he's just like, "Oh, a fighter. Yes. I do have familiarity with the Blade of Totalis. They were fighters too."
What have you done with my sisters?
Well, I guess we will find you'll either meet half of them soon enough or live long enough to meet the other half. Morticia, that brings us to your turn.
This just like escalated so fast. Okay. So seeing what he just did, I will attempt to cast inflict wounds on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
17?
17 does hit, yeah.
Okay. So that's a total of 30 points of necrotic.
Okay.
Does he have blood?
What you notice as you hit with this necrotic damage, you notice the impacts that Xanthi made start to heal up when he's hit with this necrotic.
Oh, fuck off.
But
Oh.
but you do notice he does bleed. Yes.
Yeah, but he's gonna take more necrotic. Fuck. Wait, I have to think of where is it? Oh shit. So he gets +7 extra necrotic damage.
I'm gonna say this blood bit because it comes from you naturally. I'm not gonna heal him for that amount because he will take that damage.
How kind, thank you.
Fuck. And bonus action. I can't do that, so I will just activate my flight.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just sprung my wings.
Yeah. Amazing.
And I will go towards Adine.
Okay. He does have legendary actions. I'm just checking what his legendary actions are. That might be fun. That indeed is quite fun, actually. So yeah, no. So it brings us to Xanthi's turn.
Xanthi is going to. Would taking this potion that Morticia's given her be a action or bonus action?
It is a bonus action. I class all potions as a bonus action. Yeah.
Then she's going to try and get some health back.
Okay.
Yeah.
7.
Yep.
And then she's going to start swinging again.
Okay.
That's a 19 for 26 to hit.
Hits.
Can we make that a armor shredding attack and a hill strike?
We can
So
definitely
another
do.
DC 15 strength save for the hill strike.
Okay, so that's a
And
fail.
Their AC is reduced by 3.
Okay, perfect. So his AC now currently is 14.
Sweet. And for regular damage, that is 17 and 2 lightning.
Sweet.
And so, sorry, did he succeed the save for
He
being
failed,
prone?
no, so he is now prone, yeah.
Sweet. Roll with advantage then. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And I'll spend 1 fury point just to add a bit more lightning to this.
Yep.
That's going to be 6 lightning and 8 slashing.
Amazing.
And that'll be her turn.
Okay. He is now going to use legendary action. You're going to see him, as he's prone, just reach into his like top blazer pocket, pull out like this kind of like orb and like smash it on the ground. And this liquid metal thing just materializes next to you. I'll roll for that. Oh, that one actually goes before you, so I'm not going to let it take its turn. This combat, this round, at the beginning of next round it will, because it rolled to 18 plus 4, 22 for initiative. So that brings us now to the good doctor. Again, he's going to use half his movement to get up. And he's just going to be like, oh, I suppose you're probably one of the stronger members I've encountered. However, they did make a lot of impact to my team when I sent them after them. I wonder if you'll be a better test subject. And he is going to... Let's put that test subject to the test. And he is going to cast Dominate Person. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Xanthi.
That's going to be a 15.
That is a fail, unfortunately. You did miss it by like 2, so it is unfortunate.
Fair enough.
But you now get you just like your muscles lock up, your joints become, and they start to move by himself, and he's just like, let's clear up all this mess here. And if you do, I shall give you back your sisters. That will be his turn, as that brings us to Morticia. So you're like, Fly starts zooming over to Aideen. You just see him start saying all these things, and like there's this flash of green as you're like focusing on Aideen, and immediately you see like Xanthi's body just lock up.
Using the scroll that Xanthi gave me is an action or bonus action?
I'll tell you what, I'll be nice. Roll me a d6. If it's odds, it's going to be an action. If it's evens, it's going to be a bonus action.
That's a 5.
So it's an action.
So, so I'm next to Dean at the moment,
Yep.
right? And he's closer to the entrance, I assume?
No, Aideen is like behind the bar.
Okay. So if I aim it at the doctor, the person I'm assuming is
Yep.
the doctor, is there any chance I can shatter windows behind him if I do a guiding bolt?
You can certainly try. You can aim for the windows if you wanted to.
No, I want to go for the main guy, but I
Okay.
want to see if there's a way to like aiming. I can also put a line towards the window.
If you're willing to give in to the mark, I will allow you to shatter the windows.
Yeah. That's a 3 for a total of 10.
Okay, so you do miss the doctor, but as like you reach out with this guiding bolt, this shining bright light immediately turns to dark black flames as it like goes to hit him, splits into 8 and just shatters the windows behind. To this, because the Wanderer's goblet and the venomous ghost are quite like close to each other, and William and Dimitri, you've wrapped up the day and you were like walking, just because you had time to kill, you're just walking about, you know they were going to the Venomous Ghost. You now see these windows just smash, and now like there's just this eerie green light, and smoke just like starts leaking out of the Venomous Ghost.
That's not good.
Yeah, and I'm not really dressed for the occasion. Fuck's sake.
We still got time. We can do whatever's happening here and still go on your date. Just
Yeah,
be
I don't
quick.
even have my fucking shield with me. You know what? Question: does William know that his shield has a name?
No.
Fuck.
For removing Adin's mouthpiece would be an action or a bonus
Oh
action.
no, I'll give you that as a bonus action. I mean,
Okay.
technically, it's the thing. Like, so most of these things are technically actions, but I do allow, like, in terms of like the story, I will allow that as a bonus action. Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I will remove his mouthpiece, and I'll be like, I think you're a spellcaster. Do something.
Yeah, but the gag is now removed. And like you hear like voiceless words come out of Adin's mouth, bringing us to the liquid metal sentinel. Knowing that now Xanthi's under the doctor's orders, the liquid metal sentinel is going to just jump and go out the windows you smash and just stand sentinel out the ground so nothing can interrupt the doctor.
I don't think that's normal.
Nope, that's not normal.
So
okay.
these are very similar to the ones you encountered on the first day you guys met. You just see it like jumping out of the, like this wave of liquid metal just jump out the window and just splash on the floor and form. This one kind of looks like a bit like Xanthi though, like as it like forms.
Do we get an action?
Not yet. What I will allow you to do is roll initiative, so the next round you'll be thrown in. But that will then bring us to Xanthi.
So what can she do here?
You
She's
have
charmed,
been
right?
told to clean up place, take out everything else. Yes. So use your action to best fulfill his wishes. And you understand clean up means as in no witnesses.
So I presume. Does anyone around look like they'd be his like goons or whatever?
Only the two that locked the door.
I think she's
one
gonna go for them then.
Okay.
Just thinking it's clean up.
Yeah.
The rest. And I presume she can't try and break out of this. That's an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
And I'll do another one, a 19 to hit.
Yeah, also hits.
It's gonna be 2 lightning and 6 slashing.
Yep.
And then 11 slashing and 1 lightning.
Yeah, so you just tear this one guy apart, like, just as you go, like, you completely dismember him from himself. And the other one's just like, oh, shit. And you see the other half and just trembles, and the doctor's just like, oh, fantastic. You may be the perfect specimen after all.
Can she speak?
You can speak, it's just you. So, like, you're still technically you, it's just you can't use your actions to do anything apart from what he's commanded you to do.
If you let my sisters go, I will do as you wish.
Oh, you know how to play.
And by go, I mean free of your control.
Interesting. I will have to think about that. Maybe you need to demonstrate more what you have to offer.
As you wish. That'll be your turn.
Okay, perfect. And that brings us to his turn. He is just going to now look, you've freed Adin, and he's like, I suppose giving you a fighting chance to see what my new little pet can do would be best. So he's going to click his hand again, and immediately Adin's still there like, miming all these words, and all of a sudden he's just like, oh my god, thank you for saving me. It's so good that you freed me. I can now speak. He put this spell on me. I wasn't able to speak. Now I'm able to speak. You can fly. That's amazing. We have bigger problems. You should really stop talking so we can get out of this. And he's obviously going to roll an initiative. I'll take your 2 initiatives now as well.
16.
16?
6.
Okay. Glad you're on brand, Dimitri.
Yep.
Okay. I nearly wrote Kisban instead of William.
Interchangeable, really.
Yeah.
We're both moody.
They are one.
We are Warren.
We are Legion.
Adine got a 15. But he is still bound. Like, he's still tied up, so. But he can speak. Okay. So that will then... That's the doctor's... I'm going to say to drop spells bonus action, so he's still got his action. He's going to fire off... Yeah, I think he will actually. He's going to fire off 2 arcane blasts at you and Morticia. So that one's a 19 to hit. Second one is a 15 to hit.
The second one doesn't.
So that will be 14 points of force damage from that arcane blast. Ending his turn, bringing us to Morticia.
Fuck, I'll try again, huh? Guiding bolt.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's hope it goes better this time.
I'm going to give you advantage on this one.
Okay.
As like the mark just tightens in your arm, just like searing pain. As like, you know, like when you get cramp, that's what your arm feels like, as like you're casting through this.
Okay, that's 20 total.
Yeah, that will hit.
That's 26 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Can you also roll me 2d10 on top of that, please? For infernal influence.
That's 18.
Amazing. Again, so you two outside, you see like you see this blast of like brilliant white light start, and then all of a sudden it just like consumed by this blackness. It like, as this blackness consumes this brilliant white light, it makes everything dark for a moment. As it impacts, you don't see how it impacts, but you just see that. Okay. And the doctor's just like, oh, you may be a valuable prize as well. That will then bring us to the top of the round, and that's when now everyone's in initiative with the liquid metal sentinel. He's going to see you two run up immediately. Just going to hold his hands out, and like his hands just turn into crossbows. And he's going to fire 2 shots at each of you. Like, well, 1 shot at each of you. So Dimitri, that will be a miss, an 8 to hit.
Yeah, miss.
At you, that will be a 9 to hit. So both miss. Just like these liquid metal spikes, they like kind of splash on the ground, and as they hit the ground, they just like sear and melt. Xanthi, that brings us to your turn.
So turning to the next person by the door.
And he's just like, please, no.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That will hit, yep. These are not armoured individuals.
And can we make this an arcing attack? So bounce on to whoever else this doctor wants harmed. That's going to be 12 slashing and 2 lightning.
Okay.
And half of that again to the next person.
Okay, so as you slash into this guy, he just like drops to the ground, clutching at his side, and immediately just like this arc of lightning shoots from him and hits the halfling, and she just goes to the ground, rivaling in pain.
Gonna follow that up with another swing on the same person. That's gonna be a 9 to hit.
9, that will miss, unfortunately.
And then might as well spend 2 Fury to take a strike as a bonus action.
Yep. Perfect.
That's going to be a 24
24 will definitely hit.
for 11 slashing and 1 lightning.
Amazing. This one just, you continue the strike you already implemented, and you continue it all the way through and just like completely sever him in half. Lightning just like automatically like seals his wounds up as like the 2 parts of his body just slump either side. And the doctor's just like, bravo. This is
Does
very
that satisfy you?
I am very nearly close to being satisfied. I know you can do more. Show
Turning
me.
her attention to whoever's next.
That would be the halfling and Morticia and Adine.
Question.
Yes.
Did he roll a concentration check for the guiding bolt when he did?
Unfortunately, because of
Okay.
something, he doesn't have to roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'll give you a clue. That, not that your characters would know this, but it might have something to do with the metal arm. Like an amplifier. That then brings us to William. You're just like running up. You're hearing all this chaos happening there. You're hearing like fights and everything. And you just see this... you just see this liquid metal thing. Looks like Xanthi in front of you. What are you doing?
Gonna bite his lip and just swell up whatever he can as he pulls out Thorn and spit on the blade
Okay.
as it ignites in flame. And I'll go, you get inside, I'll deal with this. And he'll charge forward and try and deal with the...
Yeah.
So obviously bonus action was Blood Man mandate thing. Yep. So... Oh, that's a natural 20 for 24.
That will hit, yeah.
Oh. Let's do that, and then...
I don't know what's happened. Kisman's actually rolling well.
So that is 10 fire plus 11 damage total for the... Yep.
21, perfect.
And then second attack. A 12.
For this one, it does hit you.
Oh, perfect. So let's just roll damage for that, and then...
This one's definitely not as tough as the one you first fought. It's similar construct, but not as tough.
That's 9 slashing and 5 fire.
Perfect. So 14 total.
Yep.
Amazing.
Go and help the girls. I'll keep this busy.
Sure.
Adine now still tied up. He's just like, well, this is interesting. And you're just going to see the rope he's tied up with start to smoke. As the glyphs and like the scars on his arm just glow and his arms just erupt into flames and it drops down. And he's just like, this may work, this may not work. And he's just going to shoot off a fire bolt. Which does hit the doctor. And that will be 10 points of fire damage. The doctor, now seeing all this going on, he's just like, oh, well, my dear, I will release your sisters. Just finish off here. And he is going to use his legendary action to Dimension Door. That then brings us to Morticia. So now you see Xanthi just like, how is Xanthi, like, you're in control of your emotions, like, you know you're doing this against your will, but how are you feeling? Like, how would Xanthi be portraying this, like, forcibly having to execute people?
Well, I think she's compelled to.
Yeah.
For sure. But I think there's also part of her that's conflicted.
Yeah.
Because she feels that she has to do this to, partly because she literally has to, but also to free her sisters. So she's, her face is a mix of emotions for sure.
Yeah, so Morticia, you definitely see pain in the eyes of Xanthi as this is going on. But there's like that deeper bit where it's like almost like a subtle hindrance of like relief.
And there is a focus there too.
Yeah.
She has a task to do.
And you hear into your head just like, you know what you have to do. Friends make you weak.
I will cast sleep.
Okay.
Quite likely to succeed, given that she has 9 health.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I knew you were pretty low, so I'm like, okay. So that's 4, 5, that's 9. 9 plus 2, 11, plus 3, 14, plus 6. So 20 total. So,
Xanthi falls to the ground.
and I don't know if the other things.
Yeah, that will definitely knock out the
bounce.
halfling as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It knocks out a Dean as well.
Everyone around you falls asleep.
Yeah, just like immediately, you're hearing this voice in your head, and you're just like, you cast sleep. Everyone in the tavern drops into a sleep, apart from you. As Dimitri, you make your way through one of the windows.
Yep.
Upon
Okay.
Willow's request, and you just see everyone else. Just that you see 2 corpses that look like cut up bits of meat. You see 3 people asleep, and you just see Morticia up, wings out, and you see like this glowing black flame around one of her arms.
She looks like she's about to cry.
Are we still in initiative? Is it
Yeah.
like yeah? Do I see Xanthi?
You do see Xanthi. Xanthi's one of the ones that's passed out.
She's under a spell.
I'll just run up and to Xanthi, because I kind of check her to make sure. Is she dead? Because I don't know.
Roll me a medicine check. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun. If you roll on that one.
No, thankfully it's not.
Okay.
16.
Okay, no, there's still a pulse. Just like a rhythmic beat of like some REM sleep.
Okay. What happened?
The doctor kidnapped the dean. And he was here and he offered us a drink, and then Xanthi just tried and slashed him, and then we had to fight him.
The doctor was here?
Yeah, and then he put a spell on Xanthi, and then she was targeting the goons instead of going after the big guy. It was weird. He's too powerful.
So if she wakes up, she's gonna start attacking us?
I don't want to take the risk, so let it just stay asleep a little bit.
How long is she gonna sleep for?
Like I don't know. Let me check. A minute.
Okay. I don't really have anything, but I'm just gonna do this. I will just cast protection from evil and good on Xanthi.
Okay. Interesting.
How is it outside?
Metal, liquid. William's handling it.
Go help him, I got her, and I will put her in my arms, and I will just fly to the sky, and I'll be like...
On my next turn.
Yeah, just
I will.
Fuck it, goes back to jumping out the window again. No, actually, to be fair, you could unbolt the door, walk out the door, I guess, this time.
Yeah.
I'll allow
But yeah,
you
so
to
my
do
action was Yeah, protect evil good, and then I'll just do that.
I'll let you be able to stand in the doorway.
Okay.
Just in time for this liquid metal sentinel to take his retaliation strikes on William. You just see the arms just turn into 2 blades. First one will be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
That will be 13 points of slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Second one will be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, no, I don't have any of my armor or anything on.
And that will be 12 points of slashing.
Yep.
And yeah, this one, yeah, it can. Yeah, you just see at its center where there's like this pot, like a jar, like this sphere at its center, and it starts to flash. And that will be its turn. That brings us to Xanthi. Xanthi is asleep. That brings us to William.
Doesn't have any mutations on him either.
No, he doesn't.
He has fucking nothing. Fuck.
Sorry, attack with the power of love.
Fuck off. Dude's attacked twice at the moment. I don't want to use that yet, so attack twice.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That will hit you.
Well, let's get the second one out of the way. 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
So that is 12 slashing and 6 fire for 18 total.
Okay.
And 9 plus 6 again. Wow. For 15 total.
Perfect.
9 slashing, 6 fire if you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just see the sphere in its center just start to flash faster. That brings us to.
Fuck. I'm going to take the opportunity attack, but I'm going to fucking leave.
Okay, yeah.
The 30 movement backwards.
Yeah, it will take the opportunity attack, which will be a 13 to hit.
That'll still hit.
That'll be 8 slashing.
That's fine.
But yeah, that brings us to Adine. Adine is asleep. Morticia.
So I guess I flew up with
Yes.
Xanthi on my arms. I assume I can't cast spells if I have her in my arms.
You could drop her.
No. No, I'm not dropping her. So yeah, I guess I'll just cure wounds her like while she's asleep.
Okay.
And just get her a little more. So that is 6 points back.
Appreciate it.
Anything else from you, Morticia?
No, I just fly as high as I can.
Are you flying high in the tavern, or are you coming out of the tavern?
No, I'm coming out
Okay,
and
perfect.
flying out.
Dimitri, standing in the doorway, seeing William start to run from this liquid metal sentinel. Everyone else is flying.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I can see. It doesn't look good. Don't be close to it.
Okay. I will step back 30 feet then. The door's still open. I'm just gonna step back 30 feet, and then I'm just gonna look at it, just like, let's see if this works. And I'm gonna cast heat metal on it.
Okay. Interesting. Roll me the damage for heat metal.
Sure. That'd be 9 points of fire.
Okay. Okay. So the flashing still pulsing. The the liquid metal sentinel, where the liquid just is all flowing, just starts to completely solidify like a statue. And then the flashing stops and it just, but then it just crumbles. Because that heat metal froze it in place. So luckily, but so that crumbles. You got the carnage of the venomous ghost. Xanthi unconscious in Morticia's arms. You're out of initiative for now. What are you guys doing?
I will come back down, but I will allow her to wake up on her own.
Okay.
I won't wake her up.
I just realised I need to cast that spell again. The heat metal overrode it. I'm just going to do it again just to be safe. And I'm going to recast protection for people again.
You cast that. I need you, Morticia, to make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Ew, that's a natural 6 for a total of 10.
So you become stunned.
I'm still flying, or am I already down?
You land? Did you land to put?
I assume I landed.
Yeah, I was going to say because you said you were putting Xanthi down, so
Okay.
I presumed you landed already.
I was just making sure.
But immediately you put Xanthi down, and you're just like frozen in place. Arm just stinging, burning, just the worst cramp ever. And you're just frozen, and that pain is just on a loop because you can't move to do anything about it. Adine is still unconscious in the tavern with you. Dimitri is. Oh no, you've come out now. Adine's still there. It's fine. But yeah, William, you see all this happening. Time goes by. Xanthi, you do naturally wake up. And
I think when she wakes up, she's a bit disorientated and kind of just mumbles, Sophia. And then it all kind of comes back to her.
Yeah.
Seeing Morticia above her, kind of frozen. What's wrong? Other than everything, but
I feel like I can't talk at this moment. I will just pull my hand up and it's very contracted and very stiff. But I won't say anything. You can just see my face of pain.
Dimitri, is there anything you can do?
No, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. No, I don't know.
Looking around at the stalls, is there any healing supplies or looking for that kind of thing?
No, as you're looking around, you don't really see anything like healing supplies. You do still see the two the two Zone of Truth potions on the desk. They are still there. And you do see Adine getting up from behind the bar, because just this he's had one of the ultimate benders of his life, just well, that was definitely exhilarating. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Is everyone okay?
Not really. Not now. I'm going to go to Morticia. I don't know what's happening, so I'm just going to just dump 5 points of healing and direct it into the arm.
Yeah, I'm going to say that will give Morticia the ability to move again. The arm is still circling with pain, but you can now, you're no longer stunned.
Fuck. This hurts.
What is happening? Why is your arm all weird?
I don't think that is happy.
Is this that demon thing you visited?
Yeah. How are you, Xanthi?
Been better. I'm sorry that you had to do that.
It's not your fault. But I don't like the idea of him just roaming around when he did what he did.
And he still has my sisters.
Are you still with us? Apparently you were not yourself.
It seems that he had me under some kind of spell. Seems very cowardly to me.
Don't think I forgot about your date. You still need to go.
We still got time. We just need to sort this out first.
So William just standing in the middle of the street, the flaming sword in his hand, and this fucking asshole behind the bar that can see through the fucking doorway just caused up all of this because he didn't listen to us. So just as a focused person could be, is just literally walking through you lot, going to go into the bar, grab a Dean by the pretty much the neck, and with the loudest thud, pull him over the bar and straight onto the fucking floor.
Oh. Okay. I guess I can see why you did that.
If you did as you're fucking told, no one would have had to come fucking looking for you, and no one would be down right now.
I didn't technically ask anyone to come looking for me.
The sword is just going to slowly move across and just be at the neck. Just give me one good reason why right now you're not being more problem than you are use.
Because, my dear friend, and like he's going to touch the blade and you see his hand like erupts in flames. If you want to get even, I'm the only one who knows where the doctor lives. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
Oh.
Find out what happens next week.
But the last date?